Last time on Super Mario 64. Fuck! This time on Super Mario 64. Oh yeah, to anybody who thought I was joking when I said that I have multiple playthroughs at once, these are my playthroughs. I did these two for fun. This is my current, like, myself playthrough, and then this is the channel playthrough. If I remember correctly, we left off after this place, after Big Boo's Haunt. Do not try to frick with Mario. Teabag. Yeah, that'll show him. Which means now, that was course 5. We get to go to course 6, which I mentioned here. By the way, Hazy Maze Cave is probably my favorite course in the game. Is my favorite course. It's Hazy Maze Cave. But yeah, Hazy Maze Cave is my favorite one because I think it's the... Anyways, like, there's nothing really, like, interesting or unique about it. Like, everywhere else has, like, something weird going on. Like Bob-omb Battlefield. It is a battlefield with bombs as the participants, you know? Womb's Fortress. It is a fortress owned by slabs of rock. Living slabs of rock. Jolly Roger Bay. It is just this little cavern of water with a sunken pirate ship that somehow got there and buried treasure. Cool Cool Mountain. It is a mountain with sentient penguins that rule the land that you race. Big Boo's Haunt. It is a haunted mansion. Hazy Maze Cave. It is a cave with spiders. The elevator for this thing, this frickin' elevator pad, does not work. It does work slightly better with these better analog sticks, though. It is the most annoying thing to control with anything but a Pro Controller. And believe me, I play this game more with Joy-Cons because I have something called school that I go to. And so most of the time I play this game, it is in handheld mode. And so I can't really perform stuff like walking in a specific direction competently most of the time. Yeah, but with like an actual Pro Controller, it's not too bad. I have an Animal Crossing Pro Controller. That's the main Pro Controller I use, is this Animal Crossing one. Because it was 2020, I was really into Animal Crossing because the new game came out. I got it early, because I got it during a midnight release. This wasn't like a pre-order bonus either, by the way. I just got this because I wanted it. I was just kind of playing it, you know? I just kind of played it for a month and then forgot about it afterwards. I picked it up a few times after, but I don't know. Animal Crossing is a series that I love to be in the know of, but hate playing. Definitely my mom's thing, though. My mom, I don't think she's ever played an Animal Crossing game, but she's a huge fan of, like, Harvest Moon and stuff like that. Which is weird because I'm like, oh, Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing, too boring for me. And then I'll spend weeks on end playing Stardew Valley. I was kind of thinking a little bit about the future of this series, you could call it. And I was thinking, like, maybe after I finish 64, I could play Sunshine. I think that could be pretty interesting. It's just a maybe, because currently it's just kind of a thought right now, because it's like, you know, I haven't even finished this game yet. I'm not even halfway through with it yet, but that was just kind of a thought I had randomly at some point that I thought would be interesting, that at some point after finishing this, I could maybe play through Sunshine. It wouldn't be a 120-star run like this one is, because Sunshine's 120-star run is obnoxious. But I think it'd be interesting to play that game too, because I'm also really nostalgic for that game. Arguably more nostalgic than Super Mario 64, because early on in life I played Sunshine more, because that was a game I actually owned. Whereas 64, it was my grandma's game. I didn't own Super Mario 64 myself. It was my grandma's game, so I only really got to play it when I was at her house. Which was pretty often when I was younger because my grandparents lived across the street from us. And, you know, I got to, and like, during the summer, you know, parents had to work, you know, stuff like that. And it just so happened, you know, they live across the street. They don't really do much, or at least grandma doesn't, so they can just kind of watch over the kids for a little bit. We get money, and the kids don't kill themselves. I got to play it a lot, but I definitely played Sunshine more as a kid. But this one still stands out to me more. I still enjoy 64 more. So just tell me if you want to see that. I would be super down for playing Sunshine after this. And maybe after Sunshine Galaxy. Probably not, though, because I like Galaxy, but it's definitely nowhere near nostalgic for me. I played it when I was a kid, but I much preferred Sunshine and 64 over Galaxy. Not that Galaxy isn't a good game. Where am I going? Not that Galaxy isn't a good game, because it's arguably the best Mario game ever. But, I don't know, I just didn't like it as much as games like 64 or Sunshine. I know it's controversial to say this as a Nintendo fan. I'm not really a big fan of the Wii. I know it was like really revolutionary and it was beloved by many. I'm not a big fan of motion controls in games. I feel like most of the time they feel pretty forced. And especially with the Wii they were forced. I was more of a GameCube and 64 guy. I played the Xbox and PlayStation when I was younger. Mostly the Xbox 360 I grew up with in terms of those consoles. But they weren't really like my favorites. Like, I owned an Xbox 360 growing up and a PS3. Most of my time was spent on the 360 because we had more games for the 360. So I'm more nostalgic for the 360 than I am the PS3. I still like the PS3, don't get me wrong. I thought it was a great console at the time. But it never really captured my attention like the 360 did. I like PlayStation more than Xbox now. Just mostly because the exclusives on Xbox never really intrigued me that much. They never really interested me as much as PlayStation's did. Like, what do you have on Xbox? You have like Gears of War and like Halo. And like that's it. Sure, there are more, but like Xbox is so hyper-focused on those two most of the time that you don't really get new ones of like, what about Crackdown? When's the last time Crackdown got a game? You have Forza too, I guess. But Forza's a racing game, and I don't really care for racing games. You know, like PlayStation, they had like God of War, they had Spider-Man, or you also have like, you also had like Final Fantasy, stuff like that. Alright, that's Hazy Maze Cave done. Time to go to Lethal Lava Land. Another level I am very meh with. I don't hate Lethal Lava Land, I don't really like it that much either. Easy. Mario just killed a man. Well, a thing. This is literally one of the easiest levels in any Mario game. Let me show you what to do. So first, you're gonna want to run, burn. That is a very important step. You have to burn there, or else it won't work. Cross this bridge, long jump maybe, and then you come here, burn yourself again, and again to where you're on the, and die. First you die. That is the first step, die. Anyways, actually what you're supposed to do. So you run through all of this, again, go across the the bridge. This time, don't die. This time, you collect all of the pieces, and that's it. That is the whole star. Oh, this one's also really easy. The way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to come all the way over here, come over here, to this platform with the bullies, hop on this platform, and then you basically log roll your way all the way through this, and then bam, the star is yours. But that's how babies do it. Let me show you how manly men like me do it. Alright, so first you long jump backwards to this wing cap. And then you triple jump to start flying. And you fly some. Do some cool air tricks too, maybe while you're at it. There's some ladies. Land here. Jump again. And now just right over. And now the star's yours. Easy. That's how men do the star. Like me. This level can be annoying. Not if you're really good at video games like me. But not only am I really good at video games, I'm also really good at being a boyfriend. So, ladies, if you're watching this, which I know you are, call me. Alright, time for the 100 coin star. This star is really hit or miss with me. Because there are some times where I'm like, wow, this star is really easy. And there are other times where I'm like, wow, I'd much rather shoot myself in the foot with a revolver than play this. Anyways, I wasn't scared. Those were screams of courage. Alright. Here we go. This is the first course I, like, genuinely hate. I'm sorry to the Shifting Sandland stands, but I freaking hate Shifting Sandland. Also, we are now officially halfway through the game. We have 60 stars, and we now officially are halfway through the game. Easy. Thankfully, some of the Shifting Sandland stars aren't too bad. The IROC is one of my favorite bosses in the game, because it's like the only like really unique one is IROC. Easy. It's an easy boss, but it's a good one. Beats throwing Bowser around again. Pyramid puzzle. I am not very excited to play this level. And this is why I don't like Shifting Sand. You're fu- Okay, I'm good. Give me my star! No! Fucking asshole! How could you do this to me? Piss! Ah! Anyways, I wasn't scared, by the way. I was just, those are screams of confidence. Again. Fuck! Frick! That, could not have been timed any better, I think. Oh boy, I just finished a level I don't really like that much. Now time to play a level I kind of hate. Can anybody guess what that level is? I'll give you a hint. It's Dire Docks. That's the best hint I could give you. If you can't figure it out from there, I think you're just hopeless. Also, the fact that this theme on the soundtrack is called Dire Docks and not Jolly Roger Bay is an absolute crime, because Jolly Roger Bay is the better level. There we go. Alright, now I get to do Bowser in the fire scene. Alright, here he is. Again. Alright, I think that is a decent place to end this video off. We'll finish Dire Dire Docks in the next episode. It is really hot in my room right now, and we are almost done. We're over halfway now. We are almost done with the game. Literally, like, in 2 stars, I could literally end the game if I wanted to. I won't, because this is a 120-star run. Let me know in the comments if you're actually interested in seeing Sunshine after this, because I thought about it, and I thought it was actually kind of a good idea to kind of play 64 then Sunshine, which is the sequel to 64. Let me know if you don't really care to see that. If you just want me to go to something else that isn't Mario related, I would understand. But yeah, that's going to be all for this video. Make sure you like it. Helps the video out. Make sure you comment anything at all, really. I don't care. And make sure you subscribe. It helps me out. It helps the channel out. It helps me get to people who want to see me. I don't know who would want to, but it helps me get put to people who do want to see me. That'll be all from me for now. Peace.